Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, my spin day, and whoo, there's some chatter for that. Let's be clear. Hello, hello, happy Tuesday. Tomorrow is hump day. Tomorrow is hump day, folks. That should put you in a good mood. That should put you in a good mood. Tomorrow's hump day. Day three, day three. Oh, 2 likes. Thank you so much for the likes. I really do appreciate it. So let's get started. Prior to coming on, I always check to see if there is any new information regarding private second class Travis King. No, there was no new news regarding private second class Travis King. Sad to say, but no new news in that area. Hello, Don't Hurt the Harvest. How are you? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Happy Tuesday to you also. Happy Tuesday. How is the garden doing? How is the garden doing? Hopefully well. I saw that honey. I asked the question if you were selling, if you were selling that honey or not. But I guess you can answer here if you like. But yes. So let's get started. No new news on private second class Travis King. No new news there. We'll just get straight into it. Name that artist, name that artist, name that artist. And here we go. Here we go. So this group, and it's two people, a man and a woman. So I'm giving some hints, some clues. Hello, beautiful dawn people. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being here. So it says they were disco, funk, R&B, but maybe a little disco-y R&B for sure. Some of their songs include, and you will know right off the bat who it is when I tell you the first song. And the first song is Reunited. Reunited. Name that artist. I will rattle off some songs and sometimes some information that may be identifiable. So I try not to do that. And you have to put in the chat who you think the artist is that I am referring to. Something fell on the floor, so I'm going to try to pick it up. So the first song is Reunited, and that is the one that I remember and know them by. Reunited. I know to pick up something off the floor. Next one is Shake Your Groove Thing. Some people may say thing, but Shake Your Groove Thing, Shake Your Groove Thing. Hello, Netta's Nest. How are you? How are you? Thank you for being here. Ding, 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 ding. Dawn people, the beautiful Dawn people got it correct. Yes, peaches and herb, peaches and herb, peaches and herb. Yes. And from my thing, he has always remained constant in the group for just two people, but nonetheless. And there have been like 7 changes to the young lady, Peaches, in this case. So yeah. I don't hurt the obvious is answering my question. Said the garden is well. I didn't have as many vegetables as last year, but I'm thankful for everything I get in though. Of course. I just kind of, I guess, give out the honey as gifts. Good. I'm not getting a lot, but it sure is good. I know it is, and I know that you responded to say that it was so good. Yes, that's good. Glad that the garden is fine. And then I think last year, some folks didn't fare all that well. At least I'll not say some people, but I know Miss Patty over there at Patty's Southern Kitchen and More, or Patty's Kitchen Garden and More now, has stated that some of her things that she didn't fare too well also went to for some things. Hello, the Bud Files. How are you? Can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising. Hello, thanks for being here. Please drive safely. He's a long haul trucker. Can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising. Thank you all for being here. But yes, Dawn people got it correct. Peaches and herb. We are doing name that artist. The next person is a rapper, and a little extra commentary from me, of course, as always. I think he's cute. Lots of tats, but I think he's a cute young man. So, and I didn't even know some of these things, but I think from what I read, he did in the club with 50 cents, or 50, as some people call him. So let's get started. Hopefully you all know these names. You're telling Coach Tomlin on me about this person. Okay, dog people. So here are some of the songs. The songs are How We Do. And this is a rapper, one person, this is a rapper. How We Do, All Eyes, Stunt 101. And this one that I actually went to and listened to for a little bit, All That. And then it had in parentheses Lady. And I think D'Angelo from the D'Angelo, you all know who he is. He did Lady, I think something other like that. Or part of a song may have said Lady, but it was other things too. But Lil Wayne was in it. Big Sean and Jeremiah, someone named Jeremiah. But this is a rapper. Let's Ride, Let's Ride. Put You on the Game, Put You on the Game. G'd Up. Ding, 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 ding. Hopefully you're not Googling, down people. Ding, 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 ding. Down people, once again, got it correct. The game, the game, the game. And don't tell Coach Tomlin. Don't tell Coach Tomlin that I said the game was cute. Yes, the game, the game. Yes. And the last one that I have on the list, you all are going to know who he is, but soul R&B. Probably by the first song. And the first song is Brown Sugar, or Brown Sugar. You want to say it that way, but Brown Sugar. Unshaken. Some of these ones I'm not familiar with, but Brown Sugar I am. Unshaken. You Will Know. Really Love. When We Get By. Ding, 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 ding. Down people, once again, D'Angelo. And I mentioned him in the game because I listened to that one song and it had that theme from, I guess, Lady, because that was one of D'Angelo's songs. Yes. Great, great, great. Dawn people, the beautiful Dawn people, got all 5 of them correct. All 5 of them. Thanks for the 5 likes. Thanks for the 5 likes. I got 5. All 3 correct. All 3 correct. Hello, Boss Lady Denise. Hello, Boss Lady Denise. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I did a little search of Google News. As you all know, I don't watch TV, but I definitely know that I need to start watching the news a little bit more. I just go on YouTube and get little clips, information, et cetera, et cetera. But I guess there was, Libya is having some catastrophic flooding there. And this one report from CNN said there was like 5,000 people missing. I'm sure that number has probably been updated as time is going by. The morgue is filling up. They're talking about rotten bodies in this particular story. And one, they said one of the towns had like 600-300 people that were dead, unaccounted for, et cetera, all of that type of thing that normally happens when something this major happens. So prayers to the folks there. And there was some pictures that they showed, and it is just a mess. And this happens, sadly, a lot, and the devastation is just horrific, just horrific. Hello, East Dad. How are you? How are you? Thanks for being here. He's Tuesday. Tuesday with the money. He's at work. East Dad, thank you so much for being here. So the next little story that I read was regarding, and I think it's a rehash. I think sometimes these journalists don't have any stories to put out, and sometimes they will go back and find other stories that they did, and then you're just, word salad it up a little bit differently and put it out there. But it was talking about, this is from NPR today, was updated at 4:06 Eastern time. And it's from All Things Considered, NPR's All Things Considered. It was talking about child poverty. Okay, Dawn people, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I understand people are at work and doing various things, but thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Take care, Dawn people. Hello, Karen. How are you? How are you? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Please don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Please don't forget to hit the like button. So it's talking about child poverty. And in the story, it said that 1 year ago, the child poverty rate was at 5.2%. And now it is at 12.4%. And in the story, it talked about the child tax credit that came along, when the pandemic was going on, et cetera. And then when the pandemic stopped, that stopped also. And now it's back up there. So as you all know and can tell, that they're always doing fuzzy math, doing tricks with numbers and policies for a moment. And then when it has served its purpose, et cetera, then it just goes away. And no one is the wiser. They may or may not put out that information. And it just leaves people in a conundrum. Some of the folks in there said that the child tax credit really helped them. I guess they got their income taxes back, and it was a big boost to them. And one lady said her child goes to charter school. She was able to buy shirts for him, take her kid out to eat, etc. One person said they utilized the money to help pay down debt. It's just a lot. One said to buy food and some emergency supplies, etc. So people are really impacted when these policies happen for the good, and then when they go away, they are also, of course, impacted in a negative way. Hello, Lisa J. Stocks. How are you? Thanks for being here. This is going to be a short live, folks, a short live. So the topic here is money cleanse from a story from CBS News, Money Watch by Kimberly Palmer. Today's date, 2:46 p.m., probably Eastern Standard Time. It's everything. It happens on the Eastern Standard Time, namely DC, and NerdWallet is involved. But basically, it's going over some of the things that I have mentioned here, and maybe other people in the budgeting community have mentioned, and that you have heard from myself, them, others, and maybe folks that you know readily. So a money cleanse, probably just like the other type of cleanse that we tend to do when the new year rolls in, or at any time when we feel we need, to relieve a little stress. Maybe the internals aren't doing what it needs to be doing for us at any particular moment. And we may do a day, 3-day, 7-day, month, 2 months, 3 months cleanse, what have you. But this is a money cleanse for the fall, kind of sort of like a reset. In the story, it mentions about summertime being, people are going on vacation, school is out. So you may get into a habit of spending more than you normally would. But if you're on a budget, then that would be something different. A plug for the budget as always, So during the summer, you're traveling and school is out. You're spending more money because the kids are eating you out of house and home all the time. Maybe more haircuts. They're maybe in the age where they're growing out of clothes a little bit more readily. So you're buying clothes a little bit more readily. So when fall comes, it may be a time for people to reset, do a cleanse and start fresh, start anew, etc. And some of the things that they mentioned doing with regards to this cleanse, this money cleanse, is starting with a look back. Like I mentioned in some of my walking and talking videos, and here I know in some of my lives, with regards to people resolutions or goals, however you define it at the beginning of the year, to periodically go back and look at your goals to make sure that you are on track. See if you need to make some adjustments, i.e. throw that whole goal or resolution out, do some tweaking, maybe add some new steps, or like I said at the beginning, just abandon it and move on, save it for another time, or it may not fit in with what it is that you're doing at all at a particular time. So in this report, it says starts with a look back. So you just go back, like this thing says, starting with your New Year's goals, checking on the progress of your resolutions, all of that good stuff is what this thing is saying. That, of course, like I mentioned, some of it may need adjusting or totally turning out. And then the next thing that they mentioned with regards to looking back is gathering up your credit card statements, your bank statements, and maybe anything else that you can think of that may be pertinent to you, because the budget is personal, and doing a financial audit. If you aren't on a budget, then going back and looking at the things that you have spent money on and really doing a deep dive and some personal internal thinking about, hey, did I really need this particular line item that I, swipe the credit card for, etc., or the debit card? Did I really need this at this particular time? Could I have waited? Could I have saved, etc., etc.? And while you're doing the financial audit, for me, in my brain, I'll be thinking, okay, it's possible I need to do something differently, etc., etc. But doing a financial audit of what has happened, from January till fall time comes, or whenever you decide you want to do the audit. It doesn't have to be fall, but this story just mentioned fall cleanse because summer, you're traveling, you're spending more money, etc. So the financial audit is going to be key to see where you have spent your money, where you have spent your money. Also in the story, the person suggests doing small changes like we mentioned. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, one bite at a time. So just make small changes as you go along. While you're doing the audit, you may want to have paper and pencil, paper and pen by your side so you can make some notes about something you want to change or something you want to do, maybe start a sinking fund, something or another like that, etc. All of that good stuff. And of course, knowing where our money is going to be key to the mindset shift that you will have, along with being consistent and disciplined in your budget and all of that good stuff, which was the next thing that they mentioned. Try a budget. Of course, we know from yesterday and before, yesterday the quiz, one of the questions was about a spending plan. A spending plan being, a budget being is just a spending plan for your money. A spending plan for your money. Try that. And also in the story, you know how it goes. They did some promotions. They were promoting You Need a Budget, and that is an app. I'm not affiliated, I don't have it, but they were promoting You Need a Budget, and it may be helpful to some if they start with if you utilize electronic budgeting apps, etc. That may be something that might be helpful to you. Plenty others out there, not promoting it. I'm just mentioning that they, mentioned it here in the story. And also it mentioned a zero-based budget. They mentioned a zero-based budget, which is something that is sort of Dave Ramsey inspired. And when it says zero-based, that means every penny that you have is accounted for. And I have mentioned that also in two. However, some people do a form of the Dave Ramsey plan, but it's Dave Ramsey inspired in that for maybe different parts of the Dave Ramsey plan, they tweak it and make it their own, do it their own way, what works for them, what they feel comfortable with doing. And part of that is having a buffer. They don't go to zero on their budget. They leave a buffer in there, and it may be $100, $200, whatever it is for the person, because the budget is personal. Ooh, personal summer loading. Needs some air in here. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Whew. Feels good, feels good. So that was try a budget. We know budget is key, but a budget is key. Doing a budget is key. And also when you're having the budget, however much money you make, of course, you are putting down every place that your dollar is going to go. Of course, if you have a budget, Dave inspired, then that's fine also too. But it makes you or forces you to look at your budget. And in your looking at it, hopefully it clicks that, hey, I can't, go out to lunch today or 5 days a week like I have been doing at work. I'm going to have to do something different. It forces you to confront where your money is going. Also, this one lady mentioned, it says, establish a new morning habit. And of course, as with anything, all things are optional. All things are optional. And this lady, she looked at her budget app to see what all, just so I guess she'll get acquainted with it, and so that she can keep it at top of mind when maybe during the day she gets an inkling, she maybe wants to do something or buy something, etc. Or at night when she's online, for whatever reason, she puts that at the top of her to-do list in the morning, is to look at her budget, etc. And some people like myself, I got a note on a reminder on the app every morning to check, my bank accounts, etc. And most of the time it doesn't happen every day, maybe every other day or every 2 days. I do that. And you definitely want to check just to make sure that they don't have errors in there also in too. Please don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Please don't forget to hit the like button. And of course, go to my community wall, check out my community wall. I put a new poll there with regards to Halloween. Do you overspend on Halloween? Please make sure that you go there and check that out. Please make sure that you go there and check that out. Very important. Okay, for prioritizing paying off debt, critical and key. We know that debt is the enemy of wealth. We have to make sure that we get our debt out of here, gone, etc., and do our level best not to get back into debt. Of course, I try not to ever say, don't go back into debt, because stuff happens, life is lifing, but do your level best not to get back into debt. And sometimes possibly implementing sinking funds, and maybe doing a little savings challenges will help you with that. You can always get what it is that you want, of course, within reason, because some things may have to go on a credit card or you have to take out a big loan for, but we know what those things are. But, easy things, like preparing for Christmas, preparing for your own birthday, graduation, your children's graduation, friends, family, etc., birthdays, anniversaries, anything in between that you can think of, back to school, that Disney trip, etc., just a trip, whatever you can plan for it and save the money for it and be just fine. So in that way, you don't have to go back into debt unnecessarily, just swiping the card. Money is psychological. Money is psychological, folks. And also it mentions check your tax situation for any and everything regarding tax, like withholding. It could be a whole host of things. There are plenty of calculators out here for any and everything under the sun. If you want to find out how much it's going to cost you at a particular interest rate, everything and anything, you can find a calculator for that. You can find a calculator for that. And of course, as I always mention, you have to celebrate the small successes, the small wins that you have. You have to celebrate those things, folks. You have to celebrate those things. We get it. We all understand. Because you don't want to fall back. Once you get consistent with something, you got your budget going, you stop doing some things, you maybe turn off some of these subscriptions that you have. You may have started meal planning, couponing, every and anything, all of that stuff in between. You want to celebrate, you want to treat yourself so that you don't like, okay, now I can't spend any money because I'm over here doing all this budgeting stuff. No, celebrate the small successes. Don't make them big, a big time celebration. Just celebrate the small successes, probably in a small way. Something that is meaningful to you, something that is meaningful for you. Do something for yourself that is meaningful. Yeah. And also during the fall, and this can happen at any other time. I wrote down a few things that people can do to help them save money. Of course, we have the internets here. I know there's only one, but I like to say internets. There's a whole host of things that you can do, money hacks to try to save money, et cetera, et cetera. And some of the things that I wrote down, of course, at any time you can call your phone company, your insurance company for all of the things that you have, your car, your home, your boats, life insurance, maybe, all of that good stuff, and see if you can get a better deal, see if you can find some savings there, and just something in general. And I know they probably have National Smoke Alarm Month. I don't know. But just make sure that when before fall hits or during fall, like I said, it can happen at any time. And some people may be doing a check on their alarms monthly or weekly, however you do it. Make sure you're checking your smoke detectors, fire alarms, the fire extinguishers, if you have them in your home. Make sure that you are checking those. We're coming up during a time of year where, and I know that everyone hears about these fires that happen in people's homes during the holiday season, mostly Christmas, but it could be any time. So please make sure that you are checking, all the safety apparatuses that you have in your home. And of course, your emergency preparedness kit, please make sure that you have one. You can slowly gather the items for the emergency kit. Please make sure that you're doing that. And if you plan on making a purchase of a generator, please, hopefully you have saved, had a sinking fund and saved for that. But if not, and you have to, swipe the card, etc., make sure you know what it is that you're getting. And of course, read all the directions on it before you start operating it. All of that good stuff, folks. We want everyone to go into 2024 or to come into 2024 alive. So please make sure that you read all the directions and be careful with if you get a gasoline powered one, etc. Make sure that you know all the safety precautions, all of that good stuff. And of course, please make sure you go to my community wall and check out my shorts over there, my lives. Watch, of course, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And leave a comment and get your comment pinned to the top. Get your comment pinned to the top. And today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So we're sipping tomorrow because it's hump day. It will be hump day. It will be hump day. Hopefully you all had a great day today. Hopefully you all had a great day. Just back in the comments, back in the comments. Thanks to all that will catch the replay of this. Our international friends all are welcome here. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing to Wanda's Budget and Beyond. And definitely make sure you go check out my backup channel. It is pinned at the top of the chat, Cash into Envelopes. There is content over there. There's content over there. And I did a new video that I uploaded this morning, way early. I don't know what I was doing. Karen is asking, how are your watch hours going, Miss Wanda? I'll have to check it. I haven't checked it in a few days, but yeah, I'm working on that. Working on that with this and putting content in the different places, etc. So yeah, I need to check it. I haven't checked in a few days. So yeah, that's always a major thing for everyone after they get all the things that they have to do. The 1K folks, and then the WHs are the next big hurdle that people have to get over. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you so much. I'll check out yours also in two. I'll check out yours also in two. I don't want it to be one-sided. I'm not that type of girl. But yeah, how are things otherwise? How are things otherwise, Karen? I'm sure you're doing well, Karen. Karen is a fellow budgeter here in the community, folks. Karen is a fellow budgeter here. Hello, the AI Virginia Show. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being here. She is my moderator, folks. She is my moderator. Please make sure you go check out her channel. Karen is a fellow budgeter here in the community, and she utilizes the cash envelope method, and it really helped her with her savings in order to get into her home. Of course, probably not in full, but it played a major role, and she documents all of the things that she did, during her journey to get into her new home. And she says she's working as always. Yes, I know. But we are doing great and in great health. Great. That's always a good thing. Health is wealth. Hello, Marlene Motivates. How are you? How are you doing? Thanks so much for being here, Marlene. All right, Marlene, thank you so much. Marlene says, Wanda, you are 9 away from 1K. Woo! Yes. So exciting. So exciting. Boss Lady Denise saying, yay, Wanda. How is Mr. Mike doing? And Rocky, Boss Lady Denise. How is Mr. Mike and Rocky doing? If you want your link dropped, share out this live to your community wall. Share out this live to your community wall. My moderator is here. She's so helpful. Thank you, AI Virginia Show. That I don't know. I am going to check probably today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow because I have to run out and do something tonight. But I'll probably check tomorrow and see what all. And it's it's a bit, folks. It's a bit. It is a bit. But yeah. Thanks for asking, Boss Lady Denise. Yeah, I'll let you know. I hope so. I hope so. But I know that there's a whole lot left. There's a whole lot left. If people could share, that would be a great thing. But it's a whole thing. Oh, thank you so much, Boss Lady Denise. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And return the fave. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. What's going on, Marlene Motivates? What's going on, Marlene Motivates? Down there in Florida, what type of weather are they having there? Marlene, she works on the weekends, not during the week, unless something has changed and something has changed. Marlene says, I could run you for a few hours. Thank you so much, Marlene. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. How is your nephew doing, Marlene? I'm just asking a whole bunch of questions. I need to stop. I'm not being nosy. I'm not speaking out of church. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Denise. No, you don't have to return. It's just in my nature. Kind of, sort of. Opening you on my tablet. Oh, thanks so much, Marlene. Thanks so much, Marlene. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, folks, all the support. You all coming to my lives and, of course, checking out my videos way back when I first started here, Wanda Budgets and Beyond, to get to the 500 subscribers. And now here, knocking at the door to 1K, knocking at the door to 1K. And, of course, I'm how what normally happens when you get there. They take a few back or more than a few back, etc. So wanting to get well over the 1K before I get overly excited, but an accomplishment in of itself, nonetheless. Glad that all is well with your nephew, Marlene Motivates. Glad that all is well with that. Yeah, Boss Lady Denise says she knows what it's like trying to get those hours. Yes, and a whole lot of people here that have gone through that gauntlet knows also in too. But yes, I do appreciate you running my playlist and understanding and knowing where you all and others have been and where I am at now. #playlist. Thank you, the Regina Show. Yes, and they are hitting the like button. Thank you all so much for hitting the like button. Thanks to the internet, to our international friends, those that catch the replay. Thank you so much. All are welcome here. All are welcome here. No drama over here. No drama over here. Can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, Molly Motivates also in Tuesday. She knows what it's like. Yes, all of those that have, gotten the subscribers that they required 1K, and then all the WHs also went to. It is a lot, and I'm finding that YouTube is a second job. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah, definitely check out the community wall. Definitely check out my community wall. My playlists are there, of course, as you all know. Also, I seen you there getting to know you. And Marlene, I couldn't comment because she was away. Okay. Marlene making a comment to Marlene Motivates. But yeah, make sure you definitely go check out everyone. Go check out each other's channel in the chat. Make sure you go. Great content creators, folks. No drama on their channels also went to. That is I like no drama. I can't. Well, when I'm on YouTube, of course, there is some stuff that I'm watching, drama stuff, but the people that I interact with, go to their lives, et cetera, et cetera. No drama in those things. But yeah, we all need something to laugh at or whatever. So yeah, I did go to the funny channels and like the reaction ones, et cetera. A whole lot of different things. But yeah. Yes, can't do drama. Boss, yeah, I'm too. Me, well, I'm not old enough for it. Yeah, I'm not old. I'm just 29. The delusion is real. Delulu is what they call it. I believe that's how they say it. I heard one YouTuber say that now. I say that all the time. Delulu, 29. Okay. If I could turn back the hands of time, a whole lot of things would be different. Whole lot of things would be different, but I think we probably all have said that. Molly, you went way back to 21. You stopped counting at 21. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you want your link dropped, share out this live to your community wall. Share out this live to your community wall. Oh, tomorrow is hump day, folks. Only 1 day left. 1 day left. Before it's hump day, then you got 2 more days left, folks. Then you'll be back to where you were last weekend on Coin Watch. Definitely, of course, all of my playlists are over there on my community board, or I use the playlist tab. Focus, Wanda Focus. I got community wall on the brain. But definitely go check out my community wall. Check out my community wall. And definitely check out all the folks here in the chat, folks. All the folks here in the chat. And if you want your link drop, you can share out. If you want your link drop, share out this live. Share this live. That's how we do it here. A Virginia show. Say that again. Then again, I will be working the weekend too. Okay, someone said they're not. Oh, Boss Lady Denise says she's off on Friday. Say that again. Then again, I will be working the weekend too. Oh my God. Are you talking about Marlene? I don't know what are you referring to? Maybe you're having a conversation with someone, Karen, and I'm missing something. Well, Boss Lady Denise said she's off Friday, and I know Marlene only works on the weekends unless something changed. She's off during the week. But Karen, you're over there working as always. And then you got that home, man. You know, these things cost. I'm just kidding. But Karen is one of the fellow budgeters, like I mentioned before, so in the community. So you all go check her out. Check out each other's channel, folks. Check out each other channel. Hello, Lala Red, XOXO. How are you? How are you? And thanks to everyone that said that they will run, part of my playlist, do some hours, etc. Run some of my videos. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Now I'll do likewise. Thanks for the 13 likes. For the 13 thumbs up, folks. Thanks for the 13 thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. How are things out there in sunny California, Lala Red? How are things out there? How are things out there in California? They're always having some type of weather event, as is Florida down there. Marlene Motivates, always some type of weather event, And most of the folks came in. Oh, congratulations to Denise. I just started getting weekends off again for Boss Lady Denise. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Wow, were they that busy? I guess that's good if you was working and making some overtime prior then. Yeah, now you need a break and you're back to having the weekends off. That's a good thing. Yeah, earlier we were just talking about the title of this thing, Money Cleanse, based on an article that I saw. And most of the things reiterated or repeated some of the things that I have been saying throughout the course of my walking and talkings and my live, etc. And of course, when we do a cleanse of the body, we want to get rid of toxin, bad thoughts, or mostly toxins, but we know where these toxins come from. The food, a whole host of stuff, our stresses, etc. And we want to get rid of some of that, clean out some of the gunk, for lack of a better word. And when we do our detox cleanse, etc., we're using some juices, apple cider, whatever it is that we are doing, maybe water, whatever type of cleanse we are doing, then we can have sort of a clean slate. We do it for 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, a week, a month, etc., all that good stuff. And then we can have a clean slate. So this fall money cleanse, or this money cleanse, is a cleansing of your money, because summer, people are traveling, and the kids are out of school, eating you out of house and home, etc. So the summer may not be a good time to do it. However, I will challenge that you can do it at any time. You can do a cleanse at any time of the body. And of course, a money cleanse, in my opinion, also into. And it just mentions some of the things that a person can do. Start with looking back, like I mentioned, and like the story mentioned, looking at your goals, your resolutions that you set at the beginning of the year, whatever they are. And I know this is referring to money, but you can look at all of them and say, hey, this doesn't work for me anymore. Or I don't think I'm going to be able to accomplish it. I am going to scratch it off of the list. Look at the other ones and say, hey, I've gotten part of this done. I may be able to do the next step. I'm going to put this one on hold until 2024 or until another time, etc. Whatever it is, just make readjustments to your goals as needed. And like I said, they're talking about money, but it could be anything. Another thing they mentioned after that was doing a financial audit. Get all your bank statements, all your credit card statements, go through them and see what all you spent your money on. Like I said, you may want to have paper and pencil to make notes. some things that maybe why you made this purchase, etc., or this wasn't a good purchase. What do I need to do? A financial audit is helpful. And then, of course, they mentioned try a budget. Of course, if you haven't or don't have a budget, highly recommend doing a budget. This one person in the story said that she has a morning routine where she looks at her budgeting app she just look at her budgeting app, of course, to look at her budget, and it kind of sort of keeps her focused on like probably things throughout the day. It may looking at her budget may say, okay, today I can't do something, and it's possible that she's looking at it periodically throughout the day, etc. So if that works for you, that works for you. And of course, prioritizing paying off debt. Debt is the enemy of wealth. You want to get that debt over with and done, and do your level best not to get back into debt. And of course, checking your tax situation, because that is different for everyone. And of course, celebrating the small successes, as I mentioned all the time. When you're doing all of this, you want to give yourself a treat. You don't want to think that, okay, I can't spend any money not doing anything for myself because I got all this debt, I got this over here, etc. No, you can do something. And I'm using it small for yourself that you will find some pleasure in, and it's not overly expensive because you're trying to keep more of your money with you or get to the paying off of the debt, etc. So that was, in a nutshell, kind of sort of, well, not kind of sort of what we talked about prior. Thank you, Marlene Motivates. Thank you, Marlene Motivates, for sharing me out on your community wall. I do appreciate it. Please make sure the link is in the chat to Marlene Motivates. Go over there and check her out. If you want a daily dose of motivation in a whole host of areas, go over there and check out Marlene Motivates. She's talking about a whole host of subjects, whole host of topics that are motivating, and how you can help yourself and better yourself just for yourself. A whole host of topics. Please go check out Marlene Motivates. Always talking about strengthening yourself, being the best you that you can be, not letting other people, dissuade you or persuade you into doing something or not doing something. All of that good stuff. And of course, very motivating. How can I not say? Very motivating over there at Marlene Motivates. And she has other channels also into. Marlene Motivates has other channels also into, but the link that is dropped here is Marlene Motivates. You can connect with her there. Marlene Motivates. Karen is saying, and I'm gonna go back to, I never started looking at my online banking account daily until I'm hearing people saying that money was getting taken out of their accounts from charges that they didn't know about. Yes, that is part of the reason why I do it also, and also to make sure that the things that I, swipe my debit card for are actually there. I'm not getting any erroneous fees, something new that they may have come up with. They probably sent you an email saying, hey, we have a new fee coming up, and you got 1,000 emails in your thing because you're working 2 jobs, you got a husband and 3 kids, and the husband is one of the kids. You got all of that going on, and finding that email that they are going to, add some additional money or another fee at your bank or something or another, maybe something you missed. So you're checking it, and you will see that, and then you can call and say, hey, what's going on here? And also for those erroneous charges. But wow. Yeah, we can't have any money going out of our account, the bank doing something, some flim-flam stuff, as it were. We cannot have that. So definitely checking it every day is critical. And like I said, sometimes I miss a day, maybe every other day, but I should get back to the every day. That is key and critical. Making sure that, it is crazy. You don't want this type of thing to be happening, the bank taking money out of your account for no good reason. And it is in my brain, they should call and say, hey, something is going on. We're going to have to charge this, and this, and talk with you about it prior to taking money out of your account, just willy-nilly. Not a good thing. Yes, please make sure you do a thumbs up to this live, and definitely go check out Marlene Motivates. Her link is in the chat, folks. Her link is in the chat. And also the AI Regina Show, my moderator. Go check her out also into. She has a few other channels. She will drop them in the chat also into. Go check out the AI Regina Show. She has memberships over there. She has memberships over there. And Marlene Motivates also into has memberships. I do remember that. Marlene Motivates has memberships also into. But definitely go check out the AI Regina Show memberships and Marlene Motivates. Go check those channels out, folks. Their links are in the chat. Their links are in the chat. I'm going back up to Marlene says, I stopped eating after 8 p.m. and the pounds started falling off. Ooh, I am on a health journey. I think a lot of us are. I know that Boss Lady Denise is also, and there may be others, and they may not be putting it out online. But yes, I have been doing since last week strength training 4 days per week, and this is my second week with my coach and personal trainer, my grandson. Yes, so this is my second week. So day five of doing, well, day 6, because Monday was yesterday. Yes, day 6. I'm always touching something over here of doing, strength training with him and then walking thereafter. And sometimes I'm going live. It'll be a brief live, just walking the neighborhood that he lives in, etc. Yes, but yeah. And some folks said, well, everyone is different. Some people after 7 don't eat anything. There's so many things out there, so many ways that people can lose the pounds or whatever it is that they are trying to accomplish. So much information out there. And of course, we all want to do what is best for ourselves, which is one of the many things that Marlene Motivates talks about over there on her channel, doing what is best for you, knowing yourself, knowing what is going to get you the results. And if you don't know, then you need to find out, ask questions of yourself, do a deep dive internally, maybe talk with someone. It could be a good friend, a counselor, therapist, etc. Because you always want to do what is best for yourself. Go check out Marlene Motivates. The link is in the chat, folks. The link is in the chat. She also offers memberships over there. So go to her channel, see what all she is talking about over there, what her membership consists of, etc. And if you see something you like, then consider becoming a family member to Marlene Motivates. The link is in the chat, folks. The link is in the chat. And also my moderator extraordinaire, the AI Regina Show, Go check out her channel. She offers memberships there too, and a host of other services also in too. That is the AI Regina Show. And I think she's going to drop her other channels in here also in too, so you can connect with all of her channels. But go check out these great content creators. And she goes live also into the AI Regina Show each day, several times per day. And also Marlene Motivates. I think she, correct me if I'm incorrect, live. She goes live every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know she's down there in Florida. I don't know where. It might be the place where they had that, where the polls didn't close. But I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. Marlene Motivates. Monday through Friday. And there may be other times that she goes live, but I do recall seeing, and she will have an upcoming notification when she goes live. So if you go over to her channel, you will see that. And then you will know when she goes live. But I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. I know she works the weekends, but she may have a pop-up or, some premieres. Let me check back in here. Netta's Nest, how are you doing? Yeah, Netta was here. I saw your video today on those seeds. Netta, how are things going? Love, Marlene 411. That's another something of yours. Okay. Welcome. Thank you, Regina. Love, Marlene 411. Okay, I've never heard of that one. I heard of some of the other ones. I just connected with this channel too. Okay. Yes, membership. Yes, the AI Regina Show has memberships, as does Marlene Motivates. Don't forget to hit the like button, and their links are in the chat. Go and check them out. Love Marlene 411 is another one of her things. Okay, okay. The nightlife, the nightlife. How are you? How are you? Another fellow budgeter. If it's the same nightlife that I am familiar with, the nightlife, the nightlife. Thank you so much for being here, a fellow budgeter. If it's the one that I am thinking about, the nightlife. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, once again, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you want your link dropped in this chat, share out this live on your community wall. And my moderator extraordinaire, the A.I. Regina Show, go check her out. We'll drop your link. We'll drop your link. Yes, another reminder for my community wall, folks, for my community wall. Check out my community wall. For my shorts, my videos, etc. Like, comment, and get your comment pinned to the top. And definitely once again, and probably many more times again, check out Marlene Motivates. Check out her channel, folks. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, with another motivating live or premiere Marlene Motivates. Link is in the chat. And the A.I. Regina Show and the A.I. Regina Show. Memberships on both channels, Marlene Motivates and the A.I. Regina Show. Memberships on both channels. A.I. Regina Show, she goes live quite a few times a day throughout the week. Check out her show, check out her channel. And she also dropped the links to her other channels, because a lot of folks have a lot of backup channels, as do I. Cash into envelopes. I pinned it at the top. Cash into envelopes. There is content over there, and I did a video. I uploaded it this morning when I woke up earlier than I normally do, and so I just started doing some things that I needed to do. Cash into envelopes is my backup channel. Go check me out. When I last checked, I think we had 72 family members. Need 28 more connections, folks. Need 28 more connections. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. Yes. Marlene Motivates. Her link is in the chat. Click on it. See what it is. See what all it is that she is talking about Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check her out. Great information over there. Great content. No drama. Motivating, uplifting, and inspiring. Trying to get you, yourself, in a better space, better headspace. The whole deal. Check out Marlene Motivates. Link is in the chat. Memberships over there on her channel. Check her out. And sometimes she do some cruising around there in Florida, telling you about her city. I want to say it's St. Petersburg, Florida, but it could be something else. I'm just trying to go off of memory here. But yeah, she does that type of thing also, into just showing you her city. Marlene Motivates. And the A.I. Regina Show, my moderator extraordinaire. You see her highlighted in blue in the chat. Go check out the A.I. Regina Show. She has memberships over there also into, and she offers other services also into. Go check out her channel, the A.I. Regina Show, and she dropped the links to her other channels. Like I was saying, most people have backup channels, as do I. Cash into envelopes. And I think it's a good thing to have backup channel or channels. But each his own. Netta's Nest. Who's from St. Pete? I think it's Marlene Motivates. Her link is in the chat. Marlene Motivates. I think she is from St. Petersburg, Florida. If I remember correctly, she probably moved and now something else. Or she may have did a video on St. Pete, and that in the state of my brain. But yeah, when I first became acquainted with her channel, she was, doing the touring and all that other stuff. She was probably doing the motivational talks also into it. I just didn't get there yet. But yeah, it's the backup channel, Cash into Envelopes. Go check that out. If you want your link drop, share out this live to your community wall. Share out this live to your community wall. Share out this live. The nightlife. How are things going over there? Ooh, East Dad, don't work too hard. East Dad, don't work too hard. He's working, so he may or may not be in the chat, but don't work too hard. Netta's Nest says she's back. You're cooking on the grill. What are you cooking on the grill, Netta's Nest? What are you cooking on the grill, Netta's Nest? Don't forget to check out Cash into Envelopes, my backup channel. Check that out. And of course, my community wall. Check out my community wall. I put a poll there regarding Halloween. Do you overspend for Halloween? Make sure that you go to my community wall, check out the poll, leave your answer, click on yes or no, and then we're going to go on from there. And maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, I'll do the results of the poll. Probably Friday. Yes, vote. Vote. Don't have to go far to the polls. It is Tuesday, though. It is Tuesday today. It is Tuesday, but we'll keep the voting going on for many more days. We're going to do everything illegally over here with voting. No, just kidding. We're going to. I need to stop. Vote on the poll. Yes. And the nightlife answered saying, going great. God is good. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Just finished dinner. Great. Yes. Yeah. The backup channel, I'm finding it to be I keep touching something, making something go crazy. I'm finding it to be a good thing. It's like, I'm finding it to be a good thing. I'll leave it at that. And thanks to all the folks that said that they will run my playlist to help with the WHs. I do appreciate it. And I will be. I go to your channels also in too, but I will be doing the same thing. Thank you so much for that. And again, Marlene motivates. Go to her channel, folks, and check her out. You will not be disappointed. Great content over there. No drama. Very helpful, of course, in her title, motivates. She will be motivating you. You will get motivated. Trust and believe. And you will start thinking about some of the things that she is saying. And I get it, and I understand that we have possibly heard, because sometimes the information that she's putting out in others may be just totally new to some people. And I have to consider that, and I can't say that, we've all heard this before. It may be totally new to others. It may be totally new to people. So, but definitely go check out Marlene Motivates. No drama. You will be inspired and motivated to hopefully change and do something differently in your life with yourself, because it all starts with you and for the most part ends with you. And we get it, all the other stuff in between your life, the people in your life, whether they be in your home, your children, your spouse, significant other, and the people in your job, your friends, etc. All of that good stuff, all the stuff in between. But it all starts and ends with you. The decisions that you make for yourself and about yourself, with how and what you let come into your life from other people, good, bad, or indifferent. Go over to Marlene Motivates and get the good word to be motivated, uplifted, and inspired. Marlene Motivates. Her link is in the chat, folks. Her link is in the chat. I was playing your PL while riding to Tally last weekend. Was that when you took your daughter back to the college? You may have went to Tallahassee for something else. The Nightlife says she just became a family member to you. Marlene Motivates. Great. Good job. You won't be disappointed. And of course, the A.I. Regina Show, highlighted in blue here, as she is a moderator over here on this chat. Go check out the A.I. Regina Show. She has memberships on her channel, as does Marlene. Is memberships over there. The A.I. Regina Show has memberships on her channel. She goes live daily, a few times a day, on the A.I. Regina Show and her other channels that are pinned, that are in the chat, folks. Go check out her other channels also too. But she has memberships and she offers other services over there. Go over there and see if you see or hear something that you like. You won't be disappointed. That is necessary. No, I had to ride there for a funeral, and Bums was able to spend the weekend with my daughter. Oh, great. Well, not great about the funeral, obviously, but that you got time to spend with your daughter. It might have been too maybe 2 weeks back or something that you took your daughter back, and that's when the garden just went haywire on you, or due to the weather and other things. Yeah. But yeah, I saw that you got some seeds, okra seeds over there. Good, good. I do appreciate you all being here. I'm getting this thing to a little bit over 1 minute. Last shout out, go over there and check out Marlene Motivates. Her link is in the chat, folks. If you see something over there that you like, consider becoming a family member with Marlene Motivates. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. You will be inspired, uplifted, and motivated. Marlene Motivates. She has memberships on her channel also, and to go check her out. The link is in the chat. The AI Regina Show, once again, she has memberships and she goes live on the AI Regina Show and her other channels that are in the chat. So go check those out also, and too. And I know she has Regina's Mink Oil over there. Go check her out. I don't know if she dropped that one or not, but Regina's Mink Oil, she has that. Go check her out. Go check her out. Karen says, just added you to my community post. 1K, here you come. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. And you are almost there also, and too, Karen. I saw when I went to your video, I saw your last cash stuffing. You're almost there also, and too. So good on you, almost there. We're all working maybe towards different goals, but in this YouTube game, we know the game is the game. We know what it is. So yeah. And thank you so much, Ness, for running my PL last weekend. Sorry you had a funeral to attend. Hopefully it wasn't a family member. Well, we don't like it to be anyone, but, someone close. Yes. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. And don't forget, the title of this thing was Money Cleanse. You can do a money cleanse at any time. They were talking about a fall cleanse. It gets a little chilly. Summer is done. And maybe you can get clear about stuff. The kids are back in school. So that kind of sort of out of your hair. Just kidding, folks. Just kidding. But you get a different mindset and you may want to start anew, etc. And in the article, and I didn't mention this, but in the article, it mentioned about doing this so you can finish strong with your goals and your resolutions. And like I said, this pertains to money, but it could be anything, but this pertains to money so that you can finish strong. And also, and two, you can possibly build up muscle the remaining months of this year. And then you go into 2024 with a different mindset, and maybe a mindset of saving, doing your budget, doing your net worth statement, all this good stuff, and maybe starting sinking funds, etc., to help you, and of course, getting that debt out of the way. So yeah, building up the muscle. You can start now and start building up the muscle, the mindset, all of that good stuff. Last shout out, Marlene Motivates. Marlene Motivates. The link is in the chat. And the AI Regina Show, the link is in the chat. Go check out these two fabulous content creators. I thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. Maybe doing a little, tomorrow's my spend day. Tomorrow's my spend day and my rest day from, the strength training, as is Saturday and Sunday. So just 4 days a week. But yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, folks. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Yes, Karen is laughing. Once again, she's a fellow budgeter. So yeah, tomorrow is my spend day, and my spend days are looking wicked. I'm going to have to not spend for a period of time to get them to the 16th that I want to. I'm going to have to do it. But thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Thanks to all those that, congratulated me in advance of getting close to 1K, etc. I do appreciate it. And all that said that they will run my PL, any part of my PL, etc. Of course, and we all know that if we're going to run the PL, make sure we watch watch it and leave a thoughtful comment about something that you saw or heard in the thing, etc. Because YouTube, they're checking and monitoring, etc., etc. So yeah, and of course, when I go to your channels and run your PLs or even your videos, I do the same. But thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And it's bye for now. Be safe. Stay hydrated. Tomorrow is hump day. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Marlene Motivates and the A. Regina Show. Go check out these fabulous content creators. Goodbye, all. Goodbye, all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.